engineering applies to sports, especially to basketball and football, because when you're on the court and you're at angles with the other players, you have to think of how your ball is going to land and how your angles are going to wind up or end up.
Engineering is a lot about how things are built and how they're put together, and even if a skill in gymnastics isn't a concrete thing, it's definitely something that's put together, and it has to be put together in exactly the right way, otherwise it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, definitely has some kind of aspect to it, like certain games like football and basketball, like the turf that they play on or the certain fields that they play on definitely have something to do with engineering.
The engineering helps build like the backboards for like basketball. Electrical engineers are in charge of like the scoreboards. Not just for basketball, you can apply to football, any sport. So of course engineering applies to sports. Who doesn't know that?
Nope. Engineers are just like a bunch of nerds.
Engineering applies to sports in that all sports equipment, you need an engineer to design that equipment, especially track. You have pole vaulters, you have hurdlers, you have high jumpers. All that equipment has to be designed by an engineer so that it functions properly. So that's how engineering is related.
At first you think no, because it's like engineering is like science and sports has nothing to do with science, but like, well, we're at a basketball game, which is, you know, that's good. And like, I guess like the hoop had to be engineered, like, you know, the high basket has to be able to fit into the hoop, and like that's all like engineering stuff, right? Maybe.
Did you ever wonder how rain disappears from stadiums whenever there's a rain delay? Well, civil engineers are the answer to that, and we put the most expensive drainage in all the stadiums in all the land.
Another way sports is incorporated with civil engineering is they build the turf fields for people to play on as opposed to the grass. Civil engineers are always coming up with more innovative ways to play sports, and which also incorporates environmental engineering because the turf fields are recycled tire pieces.
Say you're running and like you sprain your ankle. Biomedical engineering, they look at how the muscle is at that point and see where exactly did it go wrong. And then they use mechanical engineering and put it in a biological perspective in the body.
With mechanical engineering, we can mass produce baseball bats, rackets, basketball nets efficiently. With tests and analysis, we can make the equipment with different materials that make it cheaper and stronger and win trophies.
Go ahead.
In electrical engineering, we're always up to date with the latest technology. So whether if you're watching your game on HD TV, a flat screen TV, or on the internet, electrical engineering is there for you to help you keep on track with your sports. In addition, let's not forget that with the power of electrical engineering, we can keep you up to date with the latest scoreboards.